right, so here she is, one of the best wrestlers in this or any division. You hear a lot of parents say, I got to get my daughter in jiu-jitsu. How about getting them in wrestling? You turn out a product like this.
By having that wrestling approach, she possesses something different. She's constantly on the forward. She understands the ability to train. The way that your body starts to respond to being fatigued, she has done that since she was a very little girl.
Yeah.
And the beauty in the wrestling is that as a kid, she didn't just wrestle girls. She wrestled little boys.
Right.
So now as she's competing in the female divisions, she understands competition across all genders. The ability to compete is what carries this young lady to being so dominant in her performances.
She is so gifted in transition. It'll be a pleasure to watch her work here tonight. She has a difficult matchup in front of her. All right, here we go. As balanced a skill set as we have for a fighter in this division, and she was pretty tight-lipped in our fighter meeting in terms of what her strategic approach would be here tonight. She could do it all.
She's a well-rounded fighter, and I get excited, John, but I gotta limit myself when I start to make these comparisons because I want to yell Valentina.
Wow.
But I think Erin Blanchfield, a young fighter that when you see Erin Blanchfield, you go, wow, that's a future champion. That's what I get with this kid. I believe that her skill set, her ability to be so well-rounded gives her an opportunity to have a massive future. But you don't get a future unless you take care of what happens right now. That's getting her hand raised tonight.
And not unlike a lot of our young athletes, she started mixing the martial arts. It was no Taekwondo base or a wrestling base. She's been doing it all since a very young age, and obviously the results in the UFC certainly speak to that. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tatiana Suarez. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ketlen Vieira.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
Well, it may not be tabbed Fight Island any longer, but it is still a major destination for the UFC. Great to be with you tonight from the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi, where a lot of high-level fighters are sent to compete.
It's going to be a great night. Every time we come here to Abu Dhabi, the fights are absolutely fantastic. Let's see if the fight tonight can live up to what we have seen up to this point from this arena.
Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke now. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. As she gets out.
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Making all these shots count. Vieira's in half guard. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Big shot lands from the top. It looks like her opponent's reeling.
Suarez is trying for a submission here. Ooh. She might be in real trouble now. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Nicely done to the body. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, she lands a massive knee to the head.
Great timing on that double leg.
Nice job by her there. In good position to rip off the Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, crowd goes wild as she escapes another submission.
They respect great fighting, and all the skill that they are seeing tonight should be applauded.
All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point here.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Vieira. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spots, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Oh, rips the body shot there.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. Lands a solid kick right there. Great job blocking that shot.
Oh, she nailed the double leg takedown there. Suarez is in half guard now.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Suarez is looking for an arm bar here. Ooh, she's got the arm isolated.
She is moving to her finisher position.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have out, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank on that ground.
Money in the bank. Suarez is back in half guard, very comfortable here.
That was a slick transition. And now she's in mount. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Vieira getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Oh, she's got her back. And very effective with the ground and pound. Suarez is able to flatten her out. She could be in real trouble now.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position. This is a terrible position.
Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offenses. 2 rounds in the books. right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, blocked the shot there and delivers the straight counter. Effective jab there by Vieira. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Strong work with the inside leg kick.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots. Now the two shots.
Oh, she lands scrambled eggs.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. She's still standing.
Back to the feet. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Vieira. Attempting a choke now.
Got it very tight. Darce choke locked and loaded. She's got a great position now, but she's got to take her time to get this finish. It is a very good submission and a great attempt. Don't waste it.
Oh, flattens her out. This could be trouble.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Vieira getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fighter. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, she's got head movement even off of her back. Huh? Nice slip there.
She's being proactive. She's not sitting and waiting until her opponent throws. She's moving in advance, and it's allowing her to evade these strikes.
Well, she is in the grappling zone, as some would say. Really, everything she told us on Thursday is playing out in this fight thus far.
Her confidence was so weird to see on Thursday. The fact that she insisted that it would not take long for her to get this fight to the ground and she would dominate the action, it was hard to believe, but she is implementing that game plan right now to perfection.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Now these two women separate from the clinch. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
Caution, flammable. That horn signifies the end of the round, and quite frankly, after that knockdown with the head kick, I didn't think we'd get here.
It's a merciful horn. We're happy to hear the horn because she was getting brutalized. She was getting beat up to the body, but the big moment was when her opponent took the kick high and knocked her down.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Nice jab by Vieira.
Big double leg level change.
Suarez is back in half guard.
Nice.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant?
What a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Side control.
She knew she had the advantage on the ground. Now she has shown how dominant she can be, and now her opponent's starting to swell. Nice transition. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, she's out. Suarez is in full guard. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Vieira's back in half guard.
And now she's in mount.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Well, she has had a steady diet of jabs and other strikes, and now her face is really starting to swell.
Her face is really starting to swell. She's been battered, she's been bruised, she's been beat up, and right now, she has to do something to try and change it. Get to the clinch. She cannot take many more shots to her head like this.
Vieira's back in full mount. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Vieira's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it, but if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. Well, at some point, she's gonna have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
Ready.
5th and final round. There really see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it.
Lands a nice shot from the clinch here. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Suarez is in half guard. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, she bails on the sub. All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging.
They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. 90 seconds now to go in this one. Back and forth we go.
Solid takedown.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damage and strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Beautiful transition. She's stepping over the mount here.
Vieira's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the... All right, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tatiana Suarez.
All right, well, you know about her wrestling chops. I thought she put it all together brilliantly tonight. She emerges with a clear-cut decision victory over a very balanced, well-rounded fighter. This is going to be a win, I would think, that gives her a lot of confidence moving forward.
It should. I mean, she won that fight going away. It wasn't competitive. She dominated a very good fighter, and you got to be proud of that. When you can beat someone that possesses this skill, you got to go home and say, you know what, what's next? She cannot be satisfied in it, but she should take pride in this victory.